Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Roberta Rianna, editor-in-chief of l'Agenzia di Viaggi magazine, and today I'm very excited to be joined by Mr. Martin Tartara, Head of Marketing and Communication of Carrani Tours, to formally present them with their World Travel Leaders Award and to hear more about the reasons for this recognition. So, without further, I'd like to welcome Martin Tartara. Welcome, Martin.
Thank you, Roberta. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you, Martin. So let's hear more about the reasons for this award and the challenges facing the travel and tourism industry in our country. Let's start with the questions. The first one is, what were the main challenges you faced during the pandemic, Martin?
So at the beginning of the pandemic, February, more or less, the real challenge was to understand the severity of the situation. We decided to reduce the number of participants of our tours and activities, and even before the government guidelines and rules, we started operating with an internal health protocol. The security of our guests and our staff was the most important thing. In March, April, when the situation became really serious, we stopped all the operations, sent the whole team in home working and freeze the company. That was a difficult and a sad moment. Organizing the teams and trying to figure out what would happen during the next months was really tough.
I know, unfortunately I know. Was there one initiative which you are very proud of in this period?
Yes, of course. In June, we was the first company in Rome that started an operation of tours and activities with regular departures. First with the Hop on Hop off open bus, and then with small group tours in the city. Everything following different health protocols, the government protocols, the safe and travel protocols of the WTTC, and finally the Grey Line Worldwide Health and Safety protocols. We knew at that time that we were not operating for the revenue, because after 95 years of history in Rome, we wanted to give back something to the city. So, showing to the world Rome with a safe and normal life was the most important thing to do. But also, we wanted to be a reference point for the distribution chain, OTAs, travel agencies, and tour operators worldwide. If out there was demand for traveling in Italy, they knew we were ready to that. So, also, during this period, we offered to all the national health system workers, doctors, nurses, and so, free rides on the Hop on Hop off open bus.
Well done, congratulations for that. And what did you do during the Italian lockdown to motivate your team?
Okay, first of all, we have to give thanks to Chiara Gigliotti, our general manager. She was our true motivator. In March, we started to work with a coach to avoid the burnout and managing the stress of the particular moment. Also, twice a week, Chiara, our general manager, arranged video conference meetings with all the heads of department and the management twice a week. It was very important for all of us to be updated about the needs and what was happening in the whole company and trying to help each other.
Okay, now try to look to the future. How is 2021 looking in terms of intent and bookings?
Okay, let's speak about in terms of intent. We know that people want to travel, for sure. We are using a lot of social media. At the moment, we made several virtual tours live all over Italy and asked the people all over the world which are their favorite destinations in Italy. People love Italy. They want to come back as soon as possible. This gives us hope to continue working and creating new products and for a new normality that is coming. We know bookings will be back soon and we want to be ready for that.
Of course. Last question for you, Martin. What are the top 3 things that need to be addressed in the travel industry in the next 12 months in Italy?
First of all, for sure, is health and hygiene. For a period, we will live together with the virus, so security is the most important thing. We invested to apply to the health protocols, but not only. We are selecting also the partners, the suppliers to work with in the next future. Partners will need to have serious health protocols to work with us. For example, we prefer to work with hotel chains because they can ensure the same security in all the different cities. Also, traveling by train instead of using buses. For example, we use Trenitalia, the national train company, that has a serious health protocol, so we can be sure about it. The second thing is technology. I know that several years we're talking about this, but innovation and digitization is still the main challenge for the industry, but it's also an opportunity. It's a path we need to walk to make the process as smooth as possible. During the pandemic, people are using digital technology more than ever, especially social media and online shopping. So the industry needs to be ready for the future that's coming. So developing new technologies will obviously make the difference. And last but not last, sustainability. We started a process 5 years ago to become greener. For us, historically, a tourist bus company was very challenging. We changed our way of traveling through Italy, from road to rails. In the city, we use the last model of buses to reduce the impact according to the European Union directives. We know that it's not enough, but we are working on it. We are moving electric also. All the tours, for example, now start from a meeting point near the venue instead of picking up our guests in the hotels and riding them to the departure point. We think if we want the travel industry to keep growing in the next decades, we need to keep our planet clean to ensure the future generations of travelers.
Thank you, Martin. Now we can show your World Travel Leaders Award winner certificate. On behalf of WTM and l'Agenzia di Viaggi Magazine.
Oh, thank you, Roberta. Thank you very much. It's fantastic to be recognized as a world travel leader in this particular year.
Congratulations again, Martin. So that concludes today's presentation and interview. Thank you again to Martin Tartara and Carrani Tours. And thank you to everybody for watching. And don't forget to find out more at WTM Virtual. Ciao, everybody.
Ciao.